Hi, and welcome to this horrible, just test. So I'm testing a couple things out here at once. I'm testing to see if how good my OBS recording is. And this was my first run on E4, the Kentai Collection Spring 2016 event E4 run. As you can see, I am just setting up what I'm going to have happen. By the way, I suck at this game, so I'm only doing it on easy, mainly because I just do not have the time or the patience to actually, be good at this game. And this was a last-second thought of mine. I was thinking, okay, I know there's going to be a light aircraft carrier on this map, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to put some fighters on. Anywho, yeah, I've never really, I suck at this, really, I do. But I didn't even realize I was on Last Dance until here, because I have the Kentai Collection Command Center on. You don't see it in this window, but it's down there. So I am fully expecting myself to be completely destroyed. And here I am playing with, should I do the airstrike on that, or on the boss? Because that node, always gives me shit. But I said, you know what, better safe than sorry. I just want to try and fucking screw over this boss. Sorry if I swear a lot in this. How I got into Kancolle, because nothing really exciting happens on this node right here, is that around late 2014, or mid to late 2014, there was a lot of fan art and a lot of hentai. Yeah, I look at hentai. I'm not ashamed to say it. And a lot of official stuff, I'm pretty sure the Fubuki 4 coma was going on at that time. If it hadn't, it was another deciding factor for me. I just kept seeing all this stuff just kind of pop up and in. And then the anime came out, and I was already familiar with it enough by the time the anime happened that it was like, okay, let's watch this. I knew it was going to be a quick cash grab anyway. I knew it was going to be. So let's watch this. I kind of enjoyed it enough, and then I was kind of on the fence a little bit more. I would go onto the wiki, and I'd always be looking at the wiki, and I said, oh, there's just going to be so many hoops to sign up, so many hoops to just get into this game. And I finally just broke down a little over a year ago, and I started playing. And it was right before the Spring 2015 event, so I've been playing for a year and I haven't dropped it, even though I have no time to play a game like this. And I absolutely bombed in the 2015 spring event. And then I've just been doing the event since, but I always have to do it on a... And I think I get an Asashiro here. No, Arashiro. Sometimes I get their names a little fucked up here and there, because there's so many of them. And here I'm like, okay, this is where I'm going to get turned back. I'm just going to narrate from here, because I already said how I got into it. So I'm coming in and I'm just like, oh, this is going to suck, this is going to suck, this is going to suck. I'm also cleaning my house today, so I keep getting up. Once I see on the command tool how much damage I'm going to take, I get up and then I go and I start cleaning the house some more. And, there's my girl! Best thing I got in the last event. I believe she was last event. So, yeah. I don't think I take any damage on this. It's only been probably 20 minutes since I played this, but yeah. If you're wondering why I'm using her, it's either Issei or Hyuga, I can't remember which. If you're wondering why I'm using her and Kitsugasa was literally the second ship I ever had. My first crafted ship, I decided they tell you not to do this, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. So I went for a heavy cruiser, and I got Kitsugasa. Actually, I think I went for a light cruiser and I got her. But my first was Inazuma, who is in the escort fleet up front. and then her, and then my first battleship was either Issei or Hyuga, the one that's up at the top next to Congo. So I haven't really used Kintsugasu so much, and here is another worthless destroyer. Well, she's not completely worthless, but I already have one, so she's just gonna get fed to someone someday, probably later today. And here I'm going, okay, here's where I get turned back. Here's where I get turned back. Oh, by the way, I fail at this. Spoiler alert. If you're looking for someone to complete Final Dance E4, yeah. I fail. But I do not get turned back here. And this was, like, surprising to me because I was fully expecting not to make it to the final, to the boss on a Last Dance. The fact that I did this well, I kind of have hope that maybe my next run at it, I might. But Contact Collection is one of those things where RNG Jesus is always right there, and he never is kind to you, so this might be the only good run I get before the event ends, or I run out of resources, which is a real possibility right now. I might even have to take a day off just to let my resources regen. Because, you know, just, I don't have the resources required for an event. I've been really, really busy lately. I've had a lot of, you know, just kind of stress and stuff in my life that's kind of destroyed my, excuse me, my will to actually be creative, and that's why my house is a wreck right now. That's a lot of stuff is going on. I actually have 2 Gunpla sitting up on my shelf that just came in today, and I haven't even opened them, and I don't even know when I'm going to open them because, you know, I just don't have motivation right now because of just the shit that's been going on. But, right there, I'm, like, just kind of shocked that I'm, like, trying to think, well, I know I'm going to get slaughtered at the final boss now because somehow I survived without taking heavy damage. But I've actually had pretty good luck with this. When I do get there, my luck has been good enough that usually I kill her. I usually have killed her on every time I've made it to her so far. I've killed her, which is why I'm like, you know, interesting. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I can get it. And the K3 tool updates, and I see, well, I'm not killing her, but I'm getting, it's just gonna be her by the time it goes into night battle. And, of the guy, I think the only one to take any major damage during this phase is gonna be, and I've forgotten her name. It's the Akazuki sister that I have. I think it's, Hatsuzuki? No. Fuck. I usually take pride. Oh, no, wait, my Inazuma got hurt. I'm sorry, baby. Don't worry. She's my precious little cinnamon bun. I'm sorry. She's like my favorite fucking character in Kentai Collection. She's not a waifu. I don't have one. I'm not one of those fanboys who are like, I'm not gonna film a marriage ceremony between me and Inazuma and be like, I'm so happy. If you in the fanbase do that, nothing against you, more power to you, dude, but I'm not. They're pixels, man. They're just pixels. I actually have a gif of me killing an Akebono because I just wanted to kill. I just get these desires and these urges to kill Kenmasu. Occasionally, if I get an extra of something, I'll just be like, you know what? I figure I don't need you, so I'm just gonna put you on the front of the fleet, and saying, well, you're not going to be the flagship, this flagship can't sink, but you're going to be the one that's going to die. And here I'm just so fucking disappointed because nothing. 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 If I'd had just one more cut-in, 1 or 2 more cut-ins, man, cut-ins and a crit, I could have ended that right there. And so I'm just like sitting here thinking, damn, I'm thinking, yep, had such a good run, but that's how it's gonna be for me, because that's just how it's gotta be for me, you know what I mean? Anywho, I think I get Shuho here? And we get back, and I'm just looking at my resources going, yep. It's taken me about 1,000 each time I go. A little over, actually. I don't even think I do anything with it. Oh, and I exited the recording, so this part that I'm recording right now, I'm going to have to actually find a photo to... I'm going to have to find something to put on. Anyway, have yourselves a nice day.